Okay, hi everybody. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a discussion for your course on Canvas. So right now, I'm just in the central spot for all of the discussions that I've created for my course so far. I got here by clicking on this discussions link on the left-hand side of the screen. And in order to create a new discussion, I'm going to go over to the blue button up in the upper right that says plus discussion or add discussion. And you come to this page. So this is just the settings page for your discussion. The title is where you would put in, the title of your discussion, whatever module it is, whatever lecture. So say lecture 1 discussion. And then this text box is where you would enter in the parameters of the discussion. Are you going to ask students to engage with a particular question? Is it about, picking a particular answer? Do they have to watch a video? There are so many options for what you can actually put in here for students to view before they post their replies. So there are some good opportunities if you wanted to post, say, one of your videos that you've uploaded to the media gallery through Kaltura Media. So say you wanted them to watch a piece of your lecture and then respond to the discussion, you can actually embed your video right into the discussion instruction box. Or you can just type out your instructions. So let's say instructions for discussion. And we'll say we're going to make it visually appealing for them. So we'll play around with the headers. And then you give them some specific discussion or specific instructions for the discussion. So if you want them to just post their own reply, if you want them to reply to others, all that can be stipulated up in this box. And then you'll have a few options for how you'll deploy or post the discussion for them. So I usually click the option to allow threaded replies. So this means that if somebody replies to someone else and somebody else replies to that person, it sort of groups them together in one conversation, which I think is helpful when you're viewing the discussion. You have the option that they have to post before seeing the replies. So this kind of can ensure that students aren't intimidated by other people's posts, or they're not influenced by them, or they're really posting their own original ideas. The discussions have the option to be graded. So for me, I usually do grade them because that's an important part of my class participation scores. So something important pops up when you check the graded box, which is the option to make it a group discussion. That is something I will go over in a different video. And then you can also have the option to allow liking. So you can actually have the students like each of the posts and then sort them by the likes. So it could be fun. It could be, I don't know. It's just an option there. I think I might try it this quarter and I'll report back. So when you check it, if you want the discussion to be graded, you can assign whatever points you want possible for the discussion. You can choose how you want the points to be displayed in the grade book. And then you can decide where the discussion will go in your gradebook categories. There's also this option to require peer reviews, which I actually have not used this tool yet, so I will report back on that one too. And then you go in and set a due date. So if the discussion applies to everyone in your class, you can also, set different discussions for different sections. Go ahead and assign the due date, and then you can save it. So let's just assign a due date here, and I'll show you what it looks like once it's saved. So then students will go in, and this is, what they see. Obviously, they'll see a much more detailed discussion introduction, but then they can go in and reply. And they have the same options in their replying box as you would have when you set up your instructions. So they can upload videos. They can record themselves actually responding to the discussion post. So if you wanted to make that an option for them, or ask them to try, recording an audio of themselves or recording a video of themselves as a comment rather than writing a comment, that's an option. They can add links, play around with their styles, everything. And then they would post their reply and everyone else would be able to see them. And that is what a discussion would look like.